Come on, we have an awesome time today. We're going to set up to make it do what it needs to do. And I can see that we're getting some kickback in some of our units right here, but it's had just do with just getting cranked up. So I know we're running about 12 minutes beyond the time. Have a unit that is updating at this time, but hopefully it can continue to serve what it needs to. I am Dr. Lorenzo D. Smith, and we're going to discuss a relationship issue on the Dr. Lowe's Primetime Show. In essence, Dr. Lowe's show Prime Time. It's the real relationship. Say it again, the real relationship talk show with no filters. We're going to share what we need to share. Hopefully it's something to put you in line to be the best version of yourself. We want to be a part of that because that is our ultimate goal, to be the best version of ourselves. So truly it's a blessing to come here before you because God has given us one more opportunity to make it do what it needs to do. So what I ask you to do is just bear with me as we move forward. I'm working on 2 or 3 devices at one time. And in the process, I am making sure we're live on all of those devices. So truly thank each and every one of you all for sharing this moment with us. We want you to also take an opportunity to check us out on any other area. Again, this is WBS Radio, the #1 internet station. Our title for today's show is The Secret to Enhance Trust in a Healthy Relationship. The website is WBSW Radio, the internet station, 23.wic.com. Also, you can check us out on riversidefm.com. You can go to the link I'm about to share with you. It's riverside.com/studio/WVSW-radio-internet. You want to share your opinions, stories, as well as examples live with me and the world. You can go to facebook.com, Big O Live, and TikTok Live, and you can sign in at Dr. L. D'Alberto Smith. And you know, a lot of time you have to be a friend or a follower to be able to do that. Then you also have an opportunity to continue seeing our live broadcast on our second Facebook channel, which is Zeta Phi Sigma Greenville. Those brothers of Phi Beta Sigma fraternity have partnered with us. We thank them for giving us an opportunity to get the word out. They use it for a lot of their programs. They have a lot of things going on, so they want to make sure they can get the word out. So truly take this opportunity, and hopefully we can share something with you. As well as that Facebook channel, we have Super Live, which is WVSW Internet Radio. We're broadcasting also on tango.com, WVSW-radio-14059, Twit at Dr. L. D'Alberto 2017. Then we also have a couple more things there that we got. We got Tick Live, which is Dr. Lorenzo D'Alberto Smith. We have two YouTube channels, which are Dr. Lorenzo D'Alberto Smith, as well as the Smith Way Enterprises. We're interactive. We want to get the word out. We want to share that with you, and what we want you to be a part of it by hitting us back. Ask for an invite. We will make sure we get you on here. I see Sonia White is joining us. Thank you so much, Sonia. There's others I'm just calling out because I see she have an invite. Then you have M. Poodle 22, a member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. Give a shout out to the Sigmas of Sigma Gamma Rho. And invite out to you. Also, Lede T. Country Girl, join us. Kimmy 2020. We'll give a shout out because they're jumping in here, and I want to make sure we share it. Our on-demand episodes are available on podservefm.com, and it's you sign in and type in WVSW Radio, and we are on Alexis, we're on Apple Podcasts, Edge, Google Plus, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Pod Paradise, Snitchers, Pandora, Spotify, and Amazon Podcast. Again, it's operated by podservefm.com. WVSW Radio, the number one internet station, has listeners and watchers in 61 countries and on 6 continents. We ask you to also to be able to truly sign off. We got some stuff popping up. I don't know where it's coming from. Look like some people trying to get into the network. And, you know, they try sometimes really hard. Again, you can check us out on podservefm.com. We'll be audio only. Register for WVSW Radio giveaways by sending your name and a mean of transaction. And that mean of transaction are Bitcoin, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle, and that's to Lorenzo D. Smith 15@gmail.com. I see I'm getting a call in right now, but I'm going to have to ask them, and I'll call them back in a minute. Let me see, can I make that work out that way? And they see that I put them on urgent, so that means that they know I'm trying to get to them, but I'm on the show right now. Truly, just remember, if you want to be a part of the giveaway, send your name along with a means of transaction. You say, why do I need to send my name? We have a raffle, but we also just give away cash, meaning that if you put one of those means of transaction along with your name, whether you type it in on what social media site you have, I will make sure I record it, put it in the raffle, but also send you from $5 to $100. And you said it might be a special moment for you. I might be able to drop you off a little bit more. It might be your birthday. It might be your anniversary. Whatever. It might be graduation for you. Whatever it may be, we want to drop something off to you. But you need to send a name with a means of transaction. Let me repeat them right quick. Bitcoin, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle at Lorenzo D. Smith 15@gmail.com. Sow a seed. It will be beautiful if you sow a seed. And I'm seeing someone over here copying something here on my computer. I don't know what's going on here. Someone is attempting to copy some stuff over here. Let me kind of knock them out the box right quick. Uh, Send a like. Hit the like button. Diddy, hit the like button. The Reframe Queen, hit the like button. As well as Lede T Country Girl again. Thank you so much. Gift was sent. It said just sent a gift. Thank you so much for doing that. And the others that are slowly coming in. As we move forward, we ask you to support us through monetizing with us. And you can do it through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Big Old Live, Tick Live, along with Podbean, Pod Paradise, Super Live, Tango, Twit, Riverside FM, and YouTube. You can subscribe with us on that. We picked up a couple of subscribers the other day. Thank you so much for taking time to do that and be a subscribers with us. As we move forward, we want to talk about the title. That is the secret to enhance trust in a healthy relationship. And I want you to kind of think about how important that foundation, that cornerstone is, the word trust. Can you trust everybody you're around? Can you trust everybody? Or the people that's in your life that you allow to be in your life, are they trustworthy? Are all of them trustworthy? And I want you to kind of put that frame about what trust should be. See, if someone, trust kind of tie in with honesty. See, if they tell you something and leave out something, you truly know they are doing it for the purpose of omission, trying to figure how you're going to respond to it, and they are not being honest with you. Truly a lie. If you omit something from the truth, that's a lie. There's no reason and no room for you to excuse yourself. So now I can't trust you. You may think what you did was to not hurt the other person. Maybe you need to tell that person and let them decide whether or not. But if you're trustworthy, if you're honest, because you want people to be honest with you and you want people to trust you, you will tell them what they need and not play these games. Assuming you know what's best. You only want to know what's best for yourself, not for others. So keep that in mind, because we're going to talk about relationship trust. And our first focus will be, what does relationship trust mean? And well, again, what do trust mean to you? But I'm going to give you a general definition of it. And we want you to kind of fit yourself in that position. Trust, or the belief that someone or something can be relied on to do what they say they will. It is a key element or foundation of social relationship. It also allows you the opportunity to be able to cooperate with that person. I'm simply saying, if I can't trust you, I will not cooperate with you. If you're not honest to me, I don't want to be around you. So we have to really play this thing the right way. We got to understand trust is a foundation not only for your social relationship, but for cooperation. It is critical for romantic relationship, a friendship, interaction between even strangers. If I don't know you, I can't go on assumption until you show me something. I'm going to trust you until you show me different. Social groups at a large scale or on a large scale, how can you trust individuals that's in that group? See, a lack of trust in such scenarios can come with serious consequences. And that is interaction between strangers. Social groups on a large scale. That lack of trust in each of those scenarios, romantic relationship can create some challenge for you. So I want you to kind of get your mind wrapped around. how trust can lead to success in your relationship. But you must know what it means. We have to know that there are serious consequences for our action. Again, if you tell someone something and leave out parts, that is still a lie. I can't trust you. The trust is gone. It may have been gone before, but I know it's gone now. See, indeed, we need to believe in society as a whole would likely fail to function in the absence of trust. Do you agree there? Do you think society will fail with the lack or the absence of trust? Your relationship will fail, whether it's romantic, family, friend, community, organization, or just interacting with a stranger. That will fail, and it will never be the relationship you possibly could have had. So it's important to have trust in a relationship. And you ask yourself, why is it important? So again, trust is the foundation upon which relationships can survive the hardest of time. Without trust, a relationship cannot last long. Trust developed through consistency, small groups or small gestures where partners support each other and prioritize their bond. See, when you have trust, you can bond with people. When you have trust, you can connect with people. See, when you have trust, you can emotionally be stable and mature when you have trust. But without it, meaningful connections struggle to flourish. Trust is the keystone that supports and builds towards strength, stability, and successful relationships. See, trust is a two-way phenomenon in which both the trusters and the trustees are very crucial. It's a two-way phenomenon. You have the trusters and the trustees. Where do you fall in that category? You're going to fall in both categories some phase, sometime in life. Trust can be a strong basis for credible. And I want you to think about credible things that happen in your life. Authentic. People being genuine and being real. Productive communication. That's where trust come into play. What does trust, or why does trust matter for a relationship? Why do you think trust matters? Donnell and Donnie is joining us. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking time, because they are long time, but they said long time watchers and rising stars in your life, because they constantly. Thank you so much, Donnie and Donnell twins. Thank you so much. Why does trust matter for relationship? Again, trust is a cornerstone, a foundation of any social relationship, whether romantic, professional, or between friends. People who trust each other can work together more effectively, whether it's at home, at work, or elsewhere. They're also more willing to share intimate information, which can reduce the risk of anxiety and depression and build stronger sense of self. Others think that trust can impact your relationship for the better. Positive productivity, positive promoting positivity, how we want to say that, is another way of making sure your relationship is better. Promotes positivity. Trust is important in relationship because it allows you to be more open and giving. Are you open? Are you willing to give? See, if you trust your partner or mate, you're more likely to be forgiving of their shortcomings or behaviors that irritates you, because overall you believe in them. You believe in them. So you trust them. And you know they have your back. You have someone in your life that you can trust, that you know they have your back. Got Michaela 13 joining us. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you for the likes, Michaela, for joining us. The next thing when you're talking about why trust matters, conflict. Some of the biggest challenges in our relationship, why we may not make it through or not fit for, is that how do we deal with conflict? Are we able to deal with conflict? See, trust also allows you to navigate conflict. See, when you trust your mate, you are more willing to overlook problems or commit to finding solutions to issues because you feel allied in areas that mean the most to you. Even if your mate does something disappointing, you are more likely to give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't have a problem with that, but I have a problem with you just giving them a benefit of the doubt just because you don't want to feel bad or they feel bad. When they step across the line, the consequences for them stepping across the line is they feel bad. But you're talking about reduced conflict. So if they're going to be disappointed, your partner do something disappointing, you're likely to give them a second chance. See the good in them. That's if you trust them. Increase closeness. This is what trust does for you. It increases your closeness with your friends, with your family, your romantic relationship, on your job. Establishing trust creates strong bonds and foundations to build on. Knowing you can trust your partner, mate, promotes increased closeness and safety. See, when you trust one another, you feel safe knowing that your partner or mate has your back and can be relied upon for the comfort, the care, and the support. Now, if you feel like you're lacking, you need to improve. So how does trust improve your relationship? How does trust improve your relationship? Trust is the foundation of strong relationship. Foster emotional security. and mutual respect. Let's take those three. See, we all want to be in a strong, healthy, successful, long-lasting relationship. But we also want to feel secure in that relationship. See, trust fosters emotional security, so you become emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent, emotionally mature. Mutual respect. I respect you and you respect me. See, trust allows individuals to be vulnerable. See, one of the challenges why some people are not having successful relationships, they're afraid and have a fear of being vulnerable because they don't want to be hurt because they already been hurt. You need to go work on getting healed. Don't get into a relationship. Don't get in a relationship having fears. Fearing that that person is going to hurt you. You put up walls. So you put in the first place you put walls up is around our heart. See, trust allows you to seek through all those things because when you trust people and they trust you, you don't have to worry about having the walls up. You can be vulnerable. You can be able to share your hope. You can even talk about your fears and dreams. And you navigate challenges together. Trust promote open communication and emotional intimacy. Ensuring that both people feel heard, valued, and understood. Trust is important. It's essential. It's crucial. It can improve your relationships because it's essential for building trust in relationship, whether it's that romantic relationship, platonic, or professional context, as it creates a positive cycle of growth, empathy, and mutual respect. And if you have it, you understand how to improve it. How do you deepen trust in a relationship? There's a number of things that you can do to help promote trust in your relationship. Romanoff shares some strategies that can be helpful. First, improve on mistakes. It's an important step to build trust. Is to be honest and forthcoming when you violate expectations or hurt one another. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. What is important is that you violate expectation and hurt one another? Or is it important that you can learn and grow closer to each other after you repair whatever was damaged as a result of you not being trustworthy? See, the best way to do this is to own the things you're doing completely. Show how you will do better in the future. Engage in open communication. Secrets tend to erode trust. So when your mate is able to be transparent as well as yourself, it allows space to explore topics that might trigger your mistrust. you can begin to feel more at ease and begin to let your guard down. The more you're able to get on the same page, the closer you will feel toward your partner. That's your open communication. Makes it easier for you to discuss concerns about the relationship. So make sure you work on open communication. You can feel closer to your partner. But as the trust has been diminished, no one wants to work on open communication because they can't trust what you're saying. If you exclude and don't include everything in it, you can't be trusted. Once you allow it to be torn down, it's hard to build it back up. But we're going to talk about how to rebuild trust in a relationship. I am Dr. Lorenzo D. Smith, the host of the Dr. Lowe Show, the real relationship talk show with no filter. We're WBSW Radio, the #1 internet station. We're interactive. We see that many people have invites, and when I get to a point toward the end of the show, I'm gonna bring you in. I know some people sign on, hit the invite button, and they leave, and we don't get a chance. But maybe one or two may stay tonight. Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. That'll show me how much you appreciate us sharing what we're sharing. Rebuilding trust in a relationship requires consistent effort. For anything you want to do, you must be consistent about what you're doing. You have to put your best foot forward. And you have to be specific about the actions you're going to use. You need to follow these key steps. Communicate openly and honestly. Don't give part of the story, because you're trying to figure that if you tell a person all the story, you're going to feel like you disappointed them or you hurting them. Give them all the story. Be openly. And once you don't, and once that trust is diminished, it is hard to repair. You can rebuild it, but there's a lot of things you have to do, and you got to put the work in. Consistent effort have to be into play. Acknowledge mistakes. If you don't believe you made the mistake, then it will be no repair. Accept your responsibility for your action, because it harms trust if you don't do that. Show genuine remorse and avoid deflecting blame. Be consistent. Be consistent in behavior and communication. Follow through on promise and commitment. Demonstrate reliability over time to show that change is real. Practice empathy. Practice empathy by understanding the other person's feeling and perspective. Validate their experience and emotion. Show compassion in interactions to foster connection. Set boundaries. Set boundaries to protect the relationship. Discuss what is acceptable and what is not. Create some guidelines that can nurture your mutual respect and understanding. Give time. Give time for healing. Recognize that rebuilding trust is a gradual process. Allow space for emotions and refrain from rushing the healing journey. Seek professional help. Seek professional if it's necessary. I think we all really need to seek that profession in counseling and a therapist. That's in a lot of our communities. We need to be able to share our story with someone else. So you got to engage in counseling. Or engage a counselor or therapist. They provide you strategies and support. Address underlying issues constructively. Celebrate small progress. See, we won't celebrate the small things. We want to celebrate all the big things. But celebrate the little things, the small things. If you made a little progress, regularly celebrate it. Acknowledge improvements in communication and trust levels. Reinforce positive change to motivate continuous efforts. Follow these steps can effectively rebuild trust in a variety of types of relationships. Use strong commitment to change. Both parties can create a more secure and resilient bond. You must acknowledge that you have a communication and trust problem. You must reinforce positive change. You must celebrate small and the little things regularly. Because if you celebrate it all the time, it draws big things. The impact of lack of trust. See, trust takes time to build and one action to destroy. If your partner continues to continue, I'm sorry, but a phone rang. If your partner continue or consistently fail to follow through on the promises or the commitment, you will begin to have low expectation of them. The lack of trust creates many problems in your relationship. See, a lack of trust can also affect your mental health in the following ways. First, the lack of intimacy. When there's little trust in a relationship, intimacy tends to decrease. When your mate is being accepted, you will likely want to distance yourself from them, both emotionally as well as physically. Negativity. When you feel wronged by your partner or mate, you may fixate on this feeling, which will not only cause you to withdraw from them, but will also cause you to be filled with anger toward them. This can stiff connection and closeness. Insecurity. Lack of trust usually leads to insecurity in the relationship. In turn, you will constantly doubt what your mate tells you and may react by becoming more controlling, which can push them farther away. A good example of that. Incessantly calling or texting your partner to keep tabs on them can drive them away. Or putting a tracker in their car somewhere on their phone. That is nothing but insecurity. Depression, anxiety. If there's little trust in your relationship, you might experience high level of depression and anxiety because you will be constantly questioned whether your mate is lying or being deceitful. Trouble concentrating. Lack of trust can lead to the inability to concentrate, especially if you're constantly worried or wondering what the other person is actually thinking, feeling, or doing. Distress, not being able to trust your partner, contributions to mental, emotional, and physical distress. That's including betrayal, trauma, and emotional dysregulation. Fear, low trust can cause feelings of fear and anxiety. You might be afraid of what your partner mate will do next, or you might worry that they won't be there when you need them. Worry because they may not be there when you need them. These are the things that we want you to focus on, and hopefully, we give you a little idea of how you can see trust in your relationship. I want to give a shout out to those individuals joining. I'm looking on this board and I'm coming back to the other board. We're happy to have this is Don, Dora. Thank you so much. Big John, thank you so much. Joanne, Derby. We have Fish, Daniel, Pete Doll. Thank you so much for joining us. Sturdy Monkey, thank you. Love Charge, thank you. Cedric, thank you for jumping in here. We have a long chat here. We got LM 35. We get all the numbers 355 6678. Then we have Gaddy. Thank you so much for joining us. Then we also have Lion King _69, Red Dead. Okay. Then we have a Jaenga. We have Christ Boy. We have Open Heart. We also have Roebuck, Did, Pebble, Wyden. A few more we want to. Karen, thank you. Yachty, Moon Killer. Thank each and every one of you all on Tick Live. Then we also have Amara Soda, Rita Todd, Shamar. Then we also see who else we got on the top side up here. Trey. Thank you, Trey. Hi to you, my brother. Thank you so much. Then we have quite a few that I'm going to open the door up. We got that's been here. I'm going to see if they want to become live. You have a therapist discuss rebuilding trust and its impact on mental health. That's a summary of what we're talking about. Joy of Eden Apparel is joining us as a guest. Michaela, I see you here. You liked the live, and I thought I saw Michaela had pushed the button. We also have T. Batties. Lamar is L. Amar. Okay. Maria, thank you so much. Yanis, thank you so much. JMO, thank you for joining. Again, Michaela, thank you for the likes. 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 We need that. She's a long time watcher and a rising star in our live. Thank you so much, Michaela, for joining us. She had a lot of thank you for the likes. I asked all of you to hit the like button. Michaela, she wanted to join us as a guest earlier, but I'm going to see can I get her in if she want to come in. We also have a quick summary by AI. So discussing the importance of trust in a relationship. You need to share your thoughts. We would really appreciate it if you would. Donnell and Donnie, they're longtime watchers and rising star in your live. Thank you. Jesse James, thank you, Jesse. Hadn't seen you in a while. Thank you for joining us. Lede T Country Girl. We also have Harness. Let's see. Y23, my man. Coach has said, hello, Coach Smith. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. became the title giver for the first time. And that's Lede T. Country Girl. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you again. Also, gave a rose. Thank you, Lede T. Country Girl gave a rose. Sent a rose and also sent a gift. Thank you so much. She have here Dr. Lorenza D'Alberto Smith, so she know me. Yeah, she got a gift in the gallery for me. Thank you so much. Diddy, thank you so much. Refrain Queen just sent a gift. Thank you so much. We also have trying to get quite a few in here. Thank you, Kimmy. As a guest, I invite Lede T. Country Girl again. Sonia White, thank you for joining us. Pudo 22, remember Sigma Gamma Rho Incorporated, Sorority Incorporated. Thank you for Sigma, from the Sigma Gamma Rho. Those ladies of the Poodle, thank you so much. T, thank you for jumping in. Candace, thank you for being with us. Tiny in Fearless, Tiny in Fearless. All right then. We got 3 dots. Thank you for joining. Rosetta, thank you. Wig, Boutique, and Skincare. Thank you for joining. Ebby, thank you. Giggy, Giggles, 1992. Then we also trying to see who else. Awesome. Was quite a few people joining us. We appreciate all of y'all jumping in. I try to get as many as I could. They're still strolling in. We thank you so much for being a part, because that's a Saber Jan joining us. Thank you for jumping in here. Right, it was awesome coming for you. We wanted to share some information. Remember, our title today is The Secret. It's a secret to this now, to enhancing trust in a healthy relationship. We talked about when relationships are failing and that trust is lost. We talked about building it, and even talked about rebuilding. Talk about the impact of having trust in your relationship. We need to make sure we want to build our relationship and have that trust as one of those cornerstones. It's so crucial to your success in that relationship. We want you to be blessed and take care of yourself. This is Dr. Lorenza D. Smith, the host of today, Dr. Lowe's show, The Real Relationship Show, with the relationship talk show with no filters. We're glad to come to you on WVSW Radio, the #1 internet station. The interactive platform is truly a blessing. So I want you to really be safe. I want you to be blessed. I love each and every one of you all from our heart. And without you, we couldn't be doing what we're doing. So God, it's been so good to us, and we thank you, and good to you to be here and share this one. So be safe, take care of yourself. And I just want to say to you, I love you, and ain't a thing you can do about it. Just hang on in there, because God got you. God got you. He got you. We'll see you tomorrow, and that's Wednesday. We're going to talk some sports tomorrow. We're going to talk some sports. We got our sports talk show coming in tomorrow, and it'll be most likely at 5:30 tomorrow. So I'll make sure we get here and we get set up. We may go a little early, maybe 5 o'clock, but we do our best to make sure our time is going to 5. But I know something that's going to may take a little longer than usual, but we will do what we need to do to get yourself, get some sports into your life. So be safe, be blessed. We'll holler at you.